What's up, guys? GenesisNexus here. So it's been a couple of days since the start of the half anniversary patch for Chaos Zero Nightmare. I've been enjoying it so far and all of the quality of life that has been added in this patch, so I hope you guys are enjoying it too. I wanted to talk about the discussion that happened thanks to my last video, and thank you to everyone for keeping it civil in the comment section and having a good discussion. I tried to respond to all the comments that I saw, but that also with a little bit of the anniversary stuff that we have. But without further ado, let's get into it. And I'm really just gonna start off this. If at any point you want to jump to a certain point in the video, there should be timestamps in the description box down below. And at the end of the video, it'll be a pretty long video, but at the end it'll be a nice run that I did in Sortie. I've been having fun in the Sortie mode, so I'm so glad that they added it. But I really just want to talk about how I was glad that the community was very receptive to my video. There wasn't anyone, I didn't see anyone being too overly negative. Like I said in my video, there are people who are for male characters, there are people who are against, and I just think I'm generally of the mindset of adding more wouldn't hurt or take away from anyone's experience, at least in my eyes. And some of you in the comment section did agree as well. Oh, sorry about that. Forgot to turn off my phone. But I think a lot of it sums up to there is the discussion or the demand that the devs were talking about in the live stream, and hopefully they now see it, because even from this video, and I'll try to get this video in front of other people's eyes. I think I even sent it to ImSu, so if he ever gets a chance to check it out, that would be great, and get his response on it, because he's way bigger than me on this topic, and he plays both Epic 7 and Chaos Zero Nightmare. But I'm hoping that Smilegate takes a good hard look at the community and takes some of my feedback and suggestions, like polling the community to see what they want, so that not only the current players can enjoy, but future players can enjoy, because it's a gacha game. You never know when people are gonna come into the game. And definitely with the addition of Sortie and some of the quality of life features that they've added, I definitely see them at least attracting some people from the Slay the Spire community, which has been doing really good, and it's really CZN's main competitor. Well, CZN is its main competitor because Slay the Spire 2 is doing great right now. So, and one thing I don't want this video to go on too long, or at least my talking side of it. There was one thing I noticed when people were talking in my comment section. Some people mentioned how there are normally statistics for this types of stuff, and that male characters don't sell nearly as well. But then I don't know if I mentioned in my video, but that kind of gets put on hold when you see games like Love and Deep Space, which has, I think if people want to use that Center Tower, even though I don't use Center Tower, that game has been on the top of that list since it came out. And if I remember correctly, Love and Deep Space is only on mobile, and it's been getting ridiculous amounts of money. And that's a game exclusively. It's kind of like Nikke, but the opposite, where it's exclusively with male characters. And then there's other games that I've been watching live streams about recently. There's Limbus Company, there's Arknights, not Enfield, but Arknights, the original one. And then once again, I mentioned it, Epic 7. And these games have really shown that if you do male characters correctly and decently, then you will get people to pull for them. Because I don't think anyone would disagree with me if I said, hey, if let's say there's a new male character, and funny enough, you see her on screen, Heidemarie, what if they decide, hey, there's a new male character, standard character, who's as strong as Heidemarie, or as strong as Hugo, was for the longest time, or Mei Lin, or heck, even Calliope, and they were just that valuable. For the people who want male characters, they would get them. People who don't want them, it would be a free skip patch for you, so you can save up. And for people who are just interested in it in general, and strong characters in general, because there are tons of that in all types of games, they would get it. So hopefully we can do some good male characters in the future for Chaos Zero Nightmare, because at this point we don't have any statistics for them. All we have is the standard roster for Chaos Zero Nightmare, and if we're using that as a metric, Hugo is one of the strongest characters in the game till this day. If we're not including limited characters or seasonal characters like Heidemarie, who's on banner right now, and Serenial, who was the first ever one, Hugo was at the top of the list. Him and Mei Lin were at the top of the list, and they just own the top of the list. So those two, plus Luke when he had his first buff, then you have him doing great combos with people like Chizuru, Yuki, and even more so with a little bit with Heidemarie, because I've been testing it out. And you have Diana, who was in the game. So like, other male characters have been doing good. I think the only one who I haven't tested out yet is Owen, but I think he needs a better best in slot teammate to take advantage of his kit. But that's just one out of the 4 or 5 we have. And I think this was something that I noted down, that someone mentioned it when they were having the conversation in my comment section about how there are tons of other issues that people would like to see fixed, and they were wondering why I made the video and why I wanted to bring this up as an issue. And I think the main point of it is to bring it up in the best constructive manner for not only the community to discuss, but for the developers to see this and be like, okay, the community even gave us some ideas. What can we do ourselves? So that it can kind of take a little bit of the burden off the development team and foster some good conversation about it in the community. And it just brings the situation up in front of everyone's eyes for them to see it. Just like how there's other issues. We want all the issues to be brought up to the surface so they can be addressed in a decent manner, so that in the future we don't have to worry about it. Because the quicker it gets addressed, the quicker we can move on to other things and just keep making the game better and better. Alright, so I think that's really all I have to say on the response to the discussion that happened in my previous video. So I'm gonna kind of move over to like the right. I'm like, you guys can't even see it, but I'm like twisting in my chair to the right side to move over to just discussing the patch itself and all the great stuff that's come with it. With, for example, Heidemarie coming. She's a really great character. I'm liking her Link / Quietus mechanic. So there's that. There's Sortie, which is giving the real like Slay the Spire vibes, and I'm really loving it. And you'll see it at the end of, or if you decide to watch till the end of this video, I have like a certain section, I'll put in the timestamps of just me going through Sortie, and it was just interesting going through and choosing kits, and certain stuff were stronger than before, like the equipment and things. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they do more with that mode. And then we also had the quality of life to have I forget what they're called, if they're modulators or whatever. They have like the times for 7 days that allow us to basically do a pseudo sweep when you're playing through Chaos. And I like those too, because there's 2 ways you can use it. And you guys can test it out for yourself. If you use it and you just say, hey, yeah, I just want to get my weekly done, you can go through it and skip it, and it will sweep, but the game will tell you, hey, yeah, you can't get any save data from this. And I think that's a perfect, like a compromise to that. Like, hey, yeah, You get your weekly done, then you can enjoy the game however you want to enjoy it. And the normal side of using this kind of like pseudo sweep method is it just kind of, I guess the game like recognizes your play style and it just plays through you, and then you make the decisions on what cards you want to take, what fates you want to take, what persona and stuff you want to take. And I think that helps really a lot to make great save datas, because I know some people have always been wondering for the save datas. Now they also added some new items to kind of handle the adding unique epiphanies to certain cards in your save data and stuff. I haven't dug into those particularly, and they give them away in the event shop, but I haven't dug into those too much, mainly because I've just been having fun using the sweep feature to make better decks. So it's kind of like I don't really need those, so I'm probably just going to be stocking those up for the foreseeable future. And hopefully you guys let me know what you're using your sweep stuff for. How are your decks coming out? Because it'd always be interesting to see, because especially when they talked in the live stream for the half anniversary talking about they're working on a multiplayer mode, I would love to see some people's builds, because then when we get that multiplayer mode, it's going to be amazing to work with other Protoss in the world and whatever group content that they come up with, co-op content they come up with. And I think that's pretty much it for what I have to say for the quality of life and all the stuff for the half anniversary. I know a lot of it is stuff you guys are probably experiencing right now and playing through right now. And funny enough, I want to get back into it too. So I'm probably going to do some more sorties after this before I knock out for the night. And I just want to say this again. I've said it in my other video, and I should have said it at the start of this video, but if you are currently enjoying the game and the anniversary as it is right now, please don't let anything that I say or someone else says ruin it for you. I'm still enjoying the game. You're still enjoying the game. Let's keep enjoying the game, and let's keep giving feedback so the development team can keep doing these great quality of life and these buffs and stuff to make the game even better. But that's all I really have to say for now. And tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below, or feel free to tag me over on Twitter/X, whatever you want to call it, at GenesisNexus. Hopefully the Chaos Zero Nightmare development team will see this and make some changes for the future. Please like, comment, and subscribe for future content. It'll be very much appreciated, as my new goal for the end of the year is to get to 1,000 subs. Thank you for everyone who has subscribed so far. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. I wish you guys all a good week, and I will catch you guys in the next video. And if you would like to watch my sortie run, I will put the timestamp for it here, so you can just continue on watching, or put me in the background, whatever you want to do. And yeah, hope you enjoy. Catch you in the next one. Later.